Hey guys, this is Erica from Artsy. I'm gonna do hopefully what is a mini training. My goal is to keep this 15 minutes or under. We'll see how I do. I talk a lot. But basically, I had some questions about how to set up digital download files that are something different than just the picture itself. So right now, currently, we have a restriction on the size of files that can be added to 1 MB. If you're used to using Etsy, they can go up to 20 megabytes. So it's a bit of a difference. Within the next day or two, we are making a change that you'll see, and I'll announce it on the Facebook group, to where your digital download file, so when you need to have a high res image that's big, that is going to go up to 20 megabytes. So whatever you're used to being able to do elsewhere, you'll be able to do in Artsy. All the rest of the images, though, will still be at 1 MB, which is plenty big enough for just regular website viewing. And if you have problems where you're continually getting notifications that your files are too big, I'll do a separate training on that with some quick and easy ways that you can not consolidate, I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but you can basically optimize. That's what I'm looking for. Optimize your picture to where you don't lose much quality, but you can make the file size much smaller. So that'll be a separate training. But today what I want to show you is in yesterday's product listing training, I showed you guys what I like to do for my downloads, which is a PDF file that I deliver along with links that are going to where I have put my file in Google Drive as the place that I deliver it. So once we open it up to 20 megabytes, chances are you're not going to need this as an option, but you may still want to do it. So I sell stuff online, Etsy, Creative Market, and now Artsy as I'm setting this up. And I have always done it this way, the way I'm going to show you, where I do a separate file instead of just putting the file that's for download. There's a couple different reasons. The main two reasons for me why I like to do it this way is one, if you're going to sell on multiple marketplaces. So for someone like me, if I want to sell on Artsy and Etsy and Creative Market and maybe a stock photography site, if all of them allow instant digital downloads and that's what my product is, it's nice to be able to create my product one time as one document and then do my listings everywhere and just be able to attach that document and have it work across any marketplace. So I like it for that reason. The second reason I like it is if you think about it from a customer standpoint, that if they like your piece of art and they buy it, they're going to get an email with the download link, as well as at checkout. I think that it shows them you can download your thing here. When they hit that download button, if you just put the product image, it'll download that image. When they open it up, it'll be the image on their screen that they can then, download or do whatever they want with it, which is what they ordered and what they want. And it serves the purpose of doing kind of exactly what it's supposed to. But if you think about it from a business standpoint or a seller standpoint, it really can be a missed opportunity for you to connect with that customer, to potentially make more sales with that customer, to get reviews, to get, there's so much opportunity to promote and connect. So I like to use that as my opportunity to really personalize what they just bought from me. And so that's what something like this does, to where I'm thanking them for the purchase. I'm not only giving them a download to their link, but I'm telling them about I'm helping them on here's how you can print this on Canvas. Here's how you can get your artwork framed. Here's how you can do an art print. Leave me a review. I also give them a print release. You don't have to do that. It's just something extra that I do. Anymore, it's really not a big deal. A lot of places don't ask for it. And then just some more information about those print options. So you can personalize this however you want. You could promote other pieces of artwork in your shop. You could ask them to follow you on social media, whatever you want. But that's the other reason that I like to do it. So what I'm going to do today is this version of what I have. I'm going to give you guys the Canva template so that you can take this and do with it what you want. But I'm also going to show you, this is more advanced, what I've done, because it requires me to take it and I export it as a PDF. And then I have a paid version of Adobe Pro that allows me to create clickable links to everything. And then I take that PDF and I reduce the size of it. And it's a process. And for people who are more advanced and have that paid version and you want me to teach you that, I can do a separate training for that at some point. But what I want to show you is kind of digital download 101 to kind of get you in the first steps of how do you get stuff on Google Drive, how do you link it in a document, and how do you get that document as your digital download and do it all underneath 1 megabyte. Like I said, it's going to be going up to 20. So this is like a 2-day problem. But if you're interested in keeping sizes small, I'm going to show you how to do that. But this is version 2.0 when you want to get fancier. So I'm going to show you the super easy version, the simple version that's not as fancy. And then I'm going to show you a quick, easy version of how you can use Canva that if you want to try and go the more sophisticated, not sophisticated isn't the right word, more complicated probably is the right word, route of linking through like Adobe Pro. So let's start off with the very first thing you're going to need to do is you need to get your image into Google Drive. That's going to require you to have a Gmail account. And I say Google Drive because that's free and most everyone has a Gmail account. But really any storage thing that you have that allows you to create a direct link to your file works. So if you have Dropbox, and then you could just grab your link to that file in Dropbox. It's important that wherever you're going to drop your file, that you keep it there because it's going to create a link just like on your computer where it's like it's linking to like it's mapping to say this is the place out on the internet where this image is stored. So just make sure that if you're going to link it, that you keep that there so that people can find it when they need it. So hopefully that makes sense. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to hop into my Drive account. So I'm logged in. I'm going to go to Drive. And then here, all you're going to do is you just drop and drag your images. How funny. I don't know if you guys can hear this. There's music playing and I have no idea where the heck it's coming from. Give me 1 second while I try and address why music is playing on my... This is hilarious. It's not my Spotify. I'm like creeped out. Why is music playing? This is so weird. Apparently this one's going to have background music. All right, I'm going to have to stop this and figure out where this music is coming from and then I'll be back.